I recently had a conversation with Nancy Baumann, the book professor. She asked me to talk about the subject of branding for authors. And today I'm particularly interested to talk to authors who are writing about the kind of stuff that makes life better for people. I want to share 3 quick points with you. First, think of yourself as a brand. Second, think beyond the book. And third, brand yourself well. Let's take these one by one. Thinking of yourself as a brand might be a new concept for you. When you think of a brand, you might imagine a team of people in a Madison Avenue agency meeting with companies like Coca-Cola or Nike or General Motors. But branding isn't just for big companies. We can simplify and right-size branding for your use. In this context, you can simply think of your brand as the impressions people have about you and the experience they have with you and the ideas you present. It's not just about your book or your material. It's also about you, the messenger. Think about the persona you want to project in light of the ideas you're presenting and the audience you want to attract and help. Well, that brings us to our next point, thinking beyond the book. Sometimes when people start an endeavor, they're only thinking about the step in front of them. In your case, it might be your first book. I'd like you to think in bigger terms for 2 reasons. Number 1, you'll be able to help more people. If you have something worth writing about, you also have something worth shouting about. Well, I don't mean literal shouting. I simply mean getting the word out to a larger audience and presenting in other ways, like speaking or producing video. Well, number 2, you'll be able to enjoy additional streams of revenue from those other forms of presentation. Well, let's talk about the final point, branding yourself well. Here's what I mean. When people are starting out, they often don't give much thought to the bigger picture. Sometimes they don't put much time or effort into things like a beautiful book cover or a wonderful professionally done photograph. Please don't make the mistake of cropping your favorite family photo and using that for your book. An approach like that will make it harder for you to get to the next level. Instead, take the trouble to create a personal brand and visual representations of your brand that make public relations a lot easier. Develop images and materials that are professional, clear, and consistent, and in tasteful harmony with your subject matter. Using professional photographers and designers makes the difference. Well, there's a lot more that can be said on this subject, but take these few principles to heart, and you'll thank yourself later. Think of yourself as a brand, think beyond the book, and brand yourself well. You'll be far more likely to help more people and enjoy more income in the process. Well, I hope that helps you. This is Steve Smart, the Marketing Guy.